Hi guys. So a lot of you guys have been asking me how I am so confident and how I have like all this energy to like post online and not feel like embarrassed about it. And so today I just wanted to talk about how and why and what I think about it, and maybe this could help you boost your confidence. And yeah, I'm gonna go step by step with different theme. So first I wanted to start with the I don't give a fuck mindset, and I just wanted to touch on how I feel about it. So most of my friends can see that like it's either in between, either I care too much or either I don't care at all. And I'm a person who just thinks that like you only live once, you know. When you make important decision, like that's when you have to care about things. But then when it's like the slightest thing, you don't really have to like deep it that much, you know. One example would be let's say I'm going to school the next day, and there's some days where like I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't care what I look like, and it's just like I choose comfort more than like what I present to look like. So then there are days I can put like the worst outfits ever just because I'm comfortable, you know? Like there was like back in the day when I was like in primary, I would come to school with like I can't even talk about this, but every day I would come to school with these outfits because I didn't care what people would say, and I didn't care because like first of all, I had no one to impress. Second of all, I didn't care. You know, as long as I come to school for studying and for learning, like what else do I have to care about? And every single day my friends would be like, why are you dressing like that? Like why, you know? And I won't say that's from confidence, but that's more like I don't care mindset. Part of my I don't give a fuck mindset is also like you only live once, and at the end of the day we'll die. So nothing matters. You can see it as a good or bad thing, but I just take it as a good thing, you know? Cuz like if you're so scared to ask this guy out, if you're so scared to like walk in the street with this outfit that you're scared of people who won't like it as more, you'll miss out, you know? Like there's so many experiences like in my life that I was like holding back because I was scared or because I was like not confident enough, you know? Recently, there was this guy who had a crush for like 4 years, and I've never ever talked to him, and I finally built up the courage to do it. Did it work? No. But what I'm trying to put across is I've done it, and I won't keep on like thinking for the rest of my life, oh, I should have. And that's worse. Like that's regret, and that's worse than just living with what happened. And that should be the same thing. Like if you're not going to talk to this guy, if you're not going to go outside with that outfit, you're gonna keep thinking either you make excuses for it, like, oh, there's this and this, or you're just gonna avoid it. And then at the end of the day, when you don't do it, you're gonna be mad at yourself for not doing it. You're gonna be mad like, oh, I should have, but just do it. At the end of the day, it's never that deep. Like, generally think about it. It's never that deep. Will it affect you in a month? Would it affect you in like 2 years? 3? No, you will forget about it. But maybe that's also because that's also part of why I don't care, because I forget about everything. Like, I literally don't know what I took this morning for breakfast. What I ate this morning for breakfast, I don't know. Don't ask me. Guys, there's one part of this video that I can't find, so I'm just gonna refilm it. What I was gonna say is that the only advice or opinion that I would get from is my friends, because these are people that care about me, and these are people whose opinions actually matters, my friends and family. So for example, online, as I said, the only thing that I would care about if I'm posting online is the opinions of my friends. Because if I, let's say I did a shoot and I really like the outcome, I would go and ask my friends first, oh, do you think I should post this? And they would either be really supportive and say yes, or they would like ask why I like it, and then like we compare. But that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is who cares about the other person's opinion. Genuinely, why would you care about someone who doesn't have the same views as you, who might not even like be as productive as you? Like, their opinion is like this, even like smaller. Like it's nothing. It doesn't even count, you know. You shouldn't take it in consideration. If you like what you're doing, then there's nothing bad about it. If you post something that you're passionate about and that you like, why would you listen to other people that are against it? Unless it's wrong, to be fair. That's the only point. But still, like, why would you be... Don't listen to them. They're just haters. And part of the reason why they are how they are is jealousy. And either you look too good, or they can't do what you're doing, therefore they're gonna hate. Either way, that's not your problem. They have some issues that they have to fix, but that's not your job to do, you know. And if they woke up today and chose like violence, if they woke up today and just chose to like diss people, then they have issues, and it's not you, and you should know that. I also like saw that quote that I really like. That's the fear of not doing it is bigger than the fear of failing, you know. Like it's better if you at least try. Like, let's say what example can I do? Let's say I want to get into baking, right? And I'm scared if I want to bake a cake that it's not gonna like taste good, that it's not gonna look good, anything. It's not gonna be as good as I think it's gonna be, you know. So I don't do it because I'm afraid that it's not gonna be as good. But if you're afraid if it's not gonna be as good, you could miss out on so many things, you know. What if you do it and it's actually one of the most delicious cake ever? Do you know what I mean? Like, actually think about it. What are you really afraid of doing it? Like, why are you so afraid of doing what you want to do? And then actually think, like, is that valid for not doing it at all? Like, not trying it out at all? And if the answer is yes, you are in denial. You should be doing it like right now. You should be thinking of how to do it, whatever it is, whether it's a great idea, whether it's like a big plan or anything. Stop making excuses about it. Do it right now. One of the other things that I think about when I want to do something, or when I have like an idea of something, you know, let's say I have an idea of a photo shoot because I take pictures. Let's say I have an idea of a photo shoot and I think of like, oh, how I'm gonna do it, who I'm gonna ask to model, and all of these things, right? And then one of the first things like that comes up to your head is like, okay, I did all this, but what if it doesn't work out? You know? And what I've been doing lately that I think you guys should do it too is like transform that narrative into something positive. What if it does work out? What if what you want to do, what if the photo shoot I want to do works out even better than I planned it, than I imagined it, you know? Think positively, because like a negative mindset won't bring you anywhere. Think positive, because what's the point of thinking negative? It's just going to hold you back for so many things, and that's not what we want. We want to do so many things. We have ideas. We want to like create things. We want to make things. We want to like do so many things. But if we always think negatively, are we ever going to do it at the end of the day? You know? So yeah, I think that next time, for anything, just think, what if it actually works out? You know? And if you do think about it like that, you'll just keep it for the rest of the day, and then for the rest of the month, and then for the rest of like the year. I know like it's not the best, because like there's days where you like you have like the worst days, and you're so angry, not at yourself but like at the world, you know. You just have to like keep hope and just like hope for the best, because one day can't define your whole life, you know. There will be ups and downs like eventually, but don't take the downs as a bad thing. Like part of succeeding is also failing. Once that you fail, you can finally like notice when you succeed, you know. Success doesn't come without failing, you know. You have to be comfortable like being rejected, fail or anything, because one day you'll actually like succeed. One thing that my friends recommended, because I have really high expectations in every single thing, so when I have high expectations, that can like really destroy my narrative and everything. Hi, it's me editing again. I just wanted to explain for them more what I was talking about. But what I was trying to say is that once you set expectations, and that let's say, I'll give an example because it's really hard to explain. If I could give a better example of this, would be for me relationships, and it would be like I could like have this crush on this guy, which my friends like tell me every single time. I could have this crush on this guy, and just because of his look, I would expect him to do so many things. I would expect him, because I don't know this guy. I just think that in my head, he's the perfect guy. He's a perfect guy. So therefore, he's gonna buy me flowers. He's gonna bring me on dates. He's gonna do this, and this. But it's my expectations, it's not my reality, and that's the same with my standards. But that's another story that I might do another video about, or might not. But still, it made me realize that like my expectations were too high, and actually it wasn't as good, you know, that I would expect. But I'm not the best at like as explaining that. There's like other videos about it, but I just wanted to insert it in mine. Yeah. One other thing, I just got ice cream. One other thing I would tell you guys is also, the only person that's gonna stop you from doing anything is yourself, and you should have a conversation with that person, which is you should have a conversation with yourself about it. Have a conversation with yourself and figure out why. So this is the end of my video. I hope you guys liked it. This was my first YouTube video, so if I was like nervous or wasn't seem like very comfortable, now you know why. Like I kind of put it in the title, but still, I hope you guys enjoyed. And English is my second language, so if there's some words that were kind of like, and some words sounded wrong, I apologize, because I'm not used to speaking English all the time. I'm used to speaking French, but that's not the point. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, subscribe and leave a thumbs up, and if you liked it even more, share it to your friends. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.